Welcome to Smart Vision, where we dive into history and explore the events that shaped our world. South Africa, home to breathtaking landscapes, rich cultures, and one of the darkest chapters in modern history, apartheid, a system that legally divided people by race, stripped millions of their rights, and sparked global outrage. But what exactly was apartheid? How did it begin? And how did it finally end? To understand apartheid, we have to go back centuries. First, to colonization. In the 17th century, Dutch settlers, called the Boers, arrived in South Africa. Later, the British took control. For years, white settlers dominated politics and land, while black South Africans were marginalized. But apartheid officially began in 1948, when the National Party came to power. Apartheid, an Afrikaans word meaning apartness, was a government policy that classified people into racial groups: white, black, colored, and Indian. It was more than just segregation. It was systemic oppression. Imagine being told where you can live, work, or even walk just because of your skin color. That was daily life for millions under apartheid. The government forced non-whites into homelands or townships like Soweto, often with no basic services. Interracial marriage? Illegal. Protesting? Dangerous. The police had sweeping powers, and torture was common. One of the most infamous events was the Sharpeville massacre in 1960. Police opened fire on peaceful protesters, killing 69 people. That marked a turning point. But South Africans did not remain silent. Resistance came in many forms, from peaceful protests to armed struggle. The African National Congress, ANC, became the leading voice against apartheid. Its leaders, including Nelson Mandela, were arrested and imprisoned. Mandela spent 27 years in prison, but during that time, something powerful happened. The world began to pay attention. International pressure grew. Countries imposed sanctions. Artists like Bob Marley and U2 raised awareness. Slowly, the apartheid regime began to crack. In 1990, the world watched in awe as Nelson Mandela was released from prison. Just 4 years later, apartheid officially ended. In 1994, South Africa held its first democratic elections. Millions who had never voted before finally had their say. Mandela became the country's first black president. He called it a rainbow nation at peace with itself and the world. It was a new beginning, though challenges remained. Apartheid may be over, but its legacy is still felt in poverty, inequality, and trauma. Yet the story of South Africa is also one of resilience, hope, and the power of collective action. History teaches us that silence in the face of injustice is complicity, but voices united in truth and courage can change the world.